Hey guys, so here we are in the shop. I'm going to show you what we're going to do today. I got 2 more of these jugs, and I'm building these nozzles for them. And what I do is they give them to, when you buy them, they're the flexible ones, and then what happens is you try to fill them and it kinks and doesn't come out. So what I do is I get Schedule 40 3/4 inch PVC and I screw it into here. So I'm going to show you how we do them real quick and how I assemble that. All right, so here's the 2 that we're doing. So, of course, they're orange and blue. I got the caps. It is threaded. So all I did here is I went to Lowe's. I got a threaded male. Then I got a cap. Here's the cap. And then I got a 45. And then, of course, another male with a cap. So what I'll do is when it's all said and done, I'll show you here, this will assemble that. That basically is going to go into the black cap. I got to clean the burrs off that. The 4.5 will go out. Then what I'll do is I'll put a 45 and I'll do another 2-inch, and the cap will go in there with this here. So the only thing I got left to do is to cut my 2.5. We'll clean them up and then glue them, and then we'll paint them. And then, like I said, then that male will get threaded into the cap. Therefore, you have a nice rigid spout for your gas can. I think it will work. Okay. So I need a 2 1/4. And we'll mark another 2 1/4. And that'll be our 45s for the downspout. Like I said, we'll clean up the burrs here in just a second. Think you guys fell down? Let's try to get you a better spot. There's one. We'll go the other 2 1/4. And that'll take care of that. So now we just clean the burrs up. And all I do for that is I use my sheetrock knife. Just kind of scrape them up, and it works pretty good. Do the inside. Or this side. That one's done. And therefore they don't get stuff in the gas tank, fuel tank, whatever it may be. We got one for the diesels, we got one gas can for the gas, for the splitter, and the little splitter and the conveyor. Like I said, these come off pretty good. Got one more to go. Cleans up the burrs. So you don't get them in the fuel. Most of them have screens in them anyway, so catches a lot of it. Okay. That takes care of that. Put this away. Bench is a mess. Gotta clean it up on a rainy day. So what I do is I won't take and screw this in yet. Well, what I'll do is I'll glue all my fittings in first, and I'll leave this piece that goes in not glued. And the reason is when I tighten up my cap to my can, I can position the nozzle straight out so it's good to go. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and do that. Keep this, build all this, stick it in. After I glue it, spray paint it, then I could just glue that, and then I can angle whatever I desire for that. So, I said these two won't get glued. We'll put them on. Like that. Okay, now take these guys. You're going to actually put the cap on that, put the cap on this, and then we're going to take our PVC glue. We're going to go with clear, but we do gotta do some primer. So we'll just prime everything real quick. Everyone's all set. Hang in there, Nelly. Like that. We'll do this side. This side. 2 inch. 2 1/4. We should be golden. And I'll show you too, like after we put it, I normally paint them. We got one. Hit this up, and we should be done with the primer until we assemble the last bit. Like I said, it works out pretty good because the flexible ones, you try to put it in and it kinks up and it doesn't go all that great. So we'll do the small ones first. So we'll give a little glue on that one, a little touch of glue there. Sets up pretty fast. That'll be our spout there. I take a 45, inside, outside. Go ahead and glue that. Hold that for about a second or two. Pretty good. Okay. Now we got that. Now we take the long piece, only one side, inside. Give that a hold. Again, we won't glue this into here until we're just about done. So again, go to the top. That in there. Take our 45. That in there, and then one side of the 4 1/2. You can make them as long as you want to. You don't have to do exact the measurements that I did. I just happen to do that because that's what I like. Okay, so the glue and the other P2 pieces are done. Put the marker back. And again, what we're gonna do is paint these, but I'm just gonna stick them in here. So once we Teflon that, and obviously we'll glue it and all. So what I'll do is that's what your fill tube will look like. So then you just downspout it and it works pretty good. And I'll spray paint these in place, just like this, and then we'll come back and we'll glue the tops, and then we'll assemble them onto the gas cans themselves. So stick around. So here they are, they're all painted. As you can see, I taped them off, painted them black. And then what they'll do is they'll go on the 2 jugs. Again, like I said, this is not glued yet, this piece, because I got to put the cap on tight, tighten it around, and then therefore I can face the nozzle straight on it, and then we'll glue that and hold it in place when it comes time. So we're gonna let this paint dry, and stick around and we'll show you how to assemble them on. All right, so here I got them all painted, and I'll show you guys how we assemble these nozzles that I just got done painting.
So you see what color they are?
Yeah, orange and blue. All right, guys, so when you put this cap on, tighten it real good, tight, hand tight, just like you would when you put gas in it. So now we're gonna line that nozzle up with this. So what we're gonna do is we'll screw that in. So first things first, I gotta just clean this up a little bit with the primer. Let that dry. So just clean that up. That's gonna be threaded into that. I wanna take a little bit of Teflon tape, and we're gonna put a little bit of threads, sealer thread on it, and that just kind of gives it extra security for when I tighten it up into the top of the can here. I don't just do like 3-4 wraps, just enough to seal it up a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
So we got that. Put that back. Now I'm going to take the cap back off. I'm going to put it in the vise over here.
Oh, I'm supposed to follow you. He told me not to move.
Right in here. And basically I'm just going to use my, just snip it up a little bit, and then we're going to thread it into that guy. So stay right there, and I'll get my wrench. I got my wrench, and we're just gonna tighten that bad boy up to the bottom. It is plastic, so you do want to watch it. As I tighten it up too much, I might. There we go. Tighten this back up. Don't mind my mess. I gotta still organize my tools. Okay. Again, put the cap on, nice and tight, firm. Now we're gonna glue that piece. So put a little glue here, a little glue in here. So you want to line this up so everything's in tight. Stay right about there, and just give it a good pressure hold down for a few minutes, a few seconds, and that should be good enough. We'll put the caps back on our glue, and then so now we have 2 jugs that have the hard spouts on them, and when you want, you just get ready when they fuel. Take that off, and this is 3/4 inch pipe, by the way, and then it comes out pretty good flow. So we have 2 diesels, two diesel cans, because we have two diesel tractors, the diesel splitter. The only thing gas we have now is the Ultra and the conveyor, so we only use the 3 gallon. So,
and my little push lawnmower.
And I push. So we're just gonna put some stickers on these so we can brand them. So all I do is take some rubbing alcohol, and that kind of, if there is grease or anything on that, it kind of takes it right off. Kind of give them a good wipe down. And as you can see, we definitely team orange and team blue.
And you know what team orange and team blue means?
So
Easter made.
So now we got them. So we got to brand it now. So we're going to brand it with that. So we'll just come down here, put a sticker on it. Looks pretty fancy. We'll go on the other side. We'll do the same thing. So now we got one there. And then we're going to put another one right here.
Andrew will love us for this.
And I think everybody knows that we like the team orange and blue. So now I got, this is going to be our gas can now. And then we have another one, orange one, which is at the wood yard. And that'll be for our other one. So here's our two gas cans now. So this will be gas, this will be diesel. And we have the other one that's orange, and that'll be diesel as well. So
what does your shirt say?
you see that? It says trade wife for beer. But I have no wife.
One day.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So guys, here they are. And then that's the other one as well. There, now it's a little better. So you must have touched it.
I didn't do such a thing.
So here's our new thing. We got our American flag right there. And then again our thing. So Patty has something.
So this is a shout out to, besides Mountaintop Outdoors, our niece Brianna. Brianna, we gotta say we love you. But you know who this cute little girl is? Look how cute she is. She was 3 years old and 10 months.
That's right. Brianna, she's my niece. She's a little ham bone. We used to call her Skunky Doo. That's her name, so she'll love me posting that on there.
She's like 22 now?
Yeah, she's 22 years old. So,
we love
all right, guys. So there's my new cans. I hope you guys like it. And like you said, with the hard nozzles, no kinking. You just kind of put it on there and kind of gives a stiff. It helps filling the tractors and everything up. So they do look pretty sharp. So, all right, guys. Hope you guys like this. And hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And other than that, we'll see you guys on the next one.